Good morning, Guam. Happy Monday, and thanks for starting your day the KUAM way. Of course, it's our starting lineup brand, I guess, of Facebook Live shows. And Monday we do a morning meeting, and we're doing it a little different today, Jay.
Breakfast meet, yes. Okay, so let me explain this. You probably saw in the caption, this is the first ever inaugural KUAM Cheesecake Challenge. And the way this whole started, and Ken and Asha and I, we're going to be switching out here. But Asha was basically talking major league smack last week, guys, because we're sitting in the office. Ken had already left, so Asha and I were like editing some videos, and she was like, "Man, I can make a really good cheesecake," and I was like, "I can make a better cheesecake than."
I never said I could make a really good cheesecake.
Okay.
I said I want to try to make a.
She'll jump in and defend herself. So basically, she said she can make a really, really kick butt Japanese cheesecake, which is
I didn't see it.
this one right here, very, very, very light. That looks actually amazing, especially with the powdered sugar. So I said, my peanut butter cheesecake could trump yours, and then Ken came in the next day and said, no, my cheesecake could do it. And then Bree, who's always been like, queen baker.
No, don't say I'm a queen baker.
No, you were really, really good.
No, I'm more like I like to compete.
Okay, yeah. So it's an exercise, and we do a little creativity. It's something not involved with work, a little innovation, and competition is healthy.
Right.
And we love to eat.
I just happened to bring banana bread like totally randomly. I didn't know we were doing a cheesecake challenge. I just brought banana bread, so. Who brings banana bread to a cheesecake challenge?
That'll be a nice chaser.
This guy, yeah.
And Nestor brought his coffee and his appetite. So.
Right.
I didn't bring my coffee. For the first time, I didn't bring coffee, then we got all this cheesecake.
Okay, so Nestor will be the judge, apparently.
Uh-oh.
And
Chris.
he's going to head out. Yeah, you guys are going to head out to whatever GovGuam stories you do.
Tired.
Really, really hopped up on sugar.
Right. So, Bree, what did you do here? It looks like there's some purple in it.
Yeah, so I, first and foremost, Jason actually,
Oh, boy.
I think he sabotaged me because he told me that, oh, Bree, yeah, I got a pan for you. You could use my freeform, whatever kind of pan it's called that you make cheesecakes in. I was like, all right, cool, because I wasn't really sure what I was going to do at the time. So I waited. It was like for 5 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm using my pan.
I need to let mine cool and
what?
set.
Oh,
I forgot you actually have to let it
Yeah.
set. So
Yeah.
So anyway, what I ended up just doing it in a regular pie pan, and it's a regular cheesecake recipe, and then I just remixed it. I put some
Remix!
taro spread in it, and some taro milk tea powder, and then I made a glaze. Oh my gosh!
speaking of sabotage,
Hello.
we have a cheesecake down. I repeat, we have a cheesecake down.
So I made a glaze out of coconut milk
Wow.
and
that looks good.
some powdered sugar.
Ooh, coconut
and
milk.
The taro milk tea powder.
See, I told you she's a good baker, and she's like, no, I'm not a good baker. And
Sorry.
she's a master baker. She can make some really good
I'm not.
cupcakes.
So I kind of just made it up as I went along.
Full disclosure, guys, I'm lactose intolerant.
Me too.
So I can't really indulge in cheesecake.
Oh man, this is really.
Well, that's why I'm here, guys. Is our
Are you lactose intolerant? I didn't know. So am I.
I am.
Experiment.
Severely.
So that was kind of cool to use the.
Okay, wait.
milk tea
Okay.
powder.
Okay, a very good friend of ours, former KUAM reporter, actually future KUAM reporter, Tomas Mangolin is watching right now.
Hey, Tomas.
He goes, I'm calling it Sabrina wins. You haven't even seen the competition yet.
I don't know.
Boy.
Yeah.
Look at Ken's cheesecake. Ken, can you tell us about
Okay, wait. Yeah, well, Ken's got to come in here now.
Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Very nice presentation,
Thank
Ken.
you, thank you. So, I went
Well, you got to
with
talk to the mic, dude.
Very humble. Very humble.
So I went with the no-bake cheesecake, something a little different that anyone can make at home really quick. And it's a strawberry base. I was originally going to do a manzanita no-bake cheesecake, but when I went to Agate, I didn't find a lot of manzanita. So you guys got to let me know where all the manzanitas are so I can make you guys
Agate's watching right now. Sherbo says
no
hi.
no-bake manzanita cheesecake. But this one is just a strawberry no-bake cheesecake. It's good. It's got a little lime texture and flavor. And if you want to know how you can make this at home, just follow me on my Instagram, instagram.com/Consanity HS.
Wow.
He did it
Jump
for
on
the
my
gram.
story. You can find that full
Nice.
recipe there.
Asha, tell us
You try it
about your cheesecake.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Jesus cheesecake.
It's a fell of a cheesecake, actually.
It's nice.
So I was trying to make a Japanese cheesecake. Obviously, it looks a little flat here. Yeah, it was actually a pretty long process. I didn't realize, like, when you bake a Japanese cheesecake, it's in the oven for over an hour. Like, yeah, you have to bake it, and there's a lot of steps.
Man, you millennials.
But I tried, and I failed.
That looks very, very nice.
Yeah, and then I put powdered sugar on top, and it's all melted. So
Okay, wait, but what is,
Let's
what is the
just,
key thing?
like-
What is the key thing about a Japanese
Yeah,
cheesecake?
what makes it brown like that?
what do you mean? What makes it brown?
We know usually
The top,
cheesecake is,
it's-
like white and so.
Well, you're baking it, so yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a baker. Like,
It's
this
brown
was a
'cause you
really,
bake it.
this is a fail. I mean, hopefully it tastes a lot better than it tastes.
I like pancakes.
Okay, and
It's not the pancake challenge.
Okay. Apparently, we have saved the best for last.
oh,
This is a challenge, remember, competition. Okay, and Deborah-Leen is saying hello. So what's up to Tennessee? Half a day to the volunteer state. All right. I always wanted to go with a peanut butter cheesecake because I love peanut butter. Peanut butter put on everything. Who doesn't love peanut butter? This is a very special cheesecake because there's a drizzle of unsalted peanuts on top of that. There are some semi-sweet chocolate chips as well as I couldn't actually find peanut butter chips, so there is butterscotch in there, so it's going to give it a little bit of a twang. So maybe that's an upgrade. And at the bottom there, if you can get a shot of the crust is actually crushed pretzels. So there's a little bit of a little bit. Okay, and for if yeah, everybody's like, oh, good, thanks, Jason's mom, and everybody's saying if for no reason I should win the cheesecake challenge because I don't know how much you guys went out on this, but this thing cost me $77 to make. I could have just bought.
so he bought himself to win.
Yeah,
He bought himself to win.
I purchased the win. All right.
Looks great.
Yeah. So and I hope I could have bought one at the store for 30, but we aim to please here at KUAM.
All right, Chris, tell us what you think.
Okay,
You
here we
are
go.
you're going to be the judge here. So he's going for Jason's first.
Go for
Okay.
A little bit. As a Barnett, I'm not lactose intolerant.
And as you guys
So there's a lot of protein.
and
in
as
this 'cause it's
and as everyone knows by now, Chris is our ultimate foodie here at KUAM. Okay, a little bit of Breeze taro infused cheesecake.
Ooh, that is.
All right,
How many packets of cream cheese did you use in that?
and then
Okay, 4.
Asha's Japanese inspired cheesecake. I think Chris is going to go into a food coma pretty soon.
I think Asha actually has the best consistency.
It looks pretty good, Oscar.
And then Ken's strawberry excellent presentation cheesecake. And he's even cutting it delicately to maintain the presentation.
It's hot. So
It is hot here. It is hot in here in the studio right now. So
gotta say, Ken, I watched your story and it looked good when you were making it.
And I like that
All
Ken
right.
is willing to share this knowledge. If you guys want to learn how to make this, we're so humble.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
So
here-
by the way,
here we
each of us is actually going to go when we're done with this live stream. We're going to jump in the comments here and we're going to add the links to our recipes. And so, ooh,
All right.
Let's start off with Ken.
followed a tasty video.
All right. What's your? Tell us about it, Chris. One bite's enough, Chris.
we need to get Nestor ready too.
Ken has that classic no-bake cheesecake taste. It's tangy. It's got that I love it, Ken. The crust, is that graham cracker?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's graham cracker.
cinnamon graham crackers.
And then the filling, this is
This is Guam's own Guy Fieri.
really good. Filling's awesome. I want to try this Japanese
All right,
cheesecake.
Asha's.
You mean Japanese cake?
All right, Asha's
Pretty thick,
cheesecake.
very thick. Is this a sponge cake challenge?
Oh.
No, that is
No, that's a
shots
compliment.
fired. No, I mean that
Yeah.
is the point of a Japanese cheesecake, right? It's very
Right.
light, it's
Lighter,
very fluffy.
lighter, and
Yeah.
less dense.
No,
But
I
it
really
tastes-
love the
how's it taste?
consistency. It tastes like
Ken,
a
we need one of
Japanese
yours for
cheesecake.
Nestor.
It's a little more dense than the ones I've tried. Well, this is really good.
All right.
Okay, Bree.
All right, Breeze.
Let's go, Bree, the taro inspired cheesecake. Oh, this stuff's
And
hard.
I know you like taro.
Look at me, I like everything.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice big piece of Ken's and like these
Oh.
little.
Bree,
She wins.
You want less assignments this week, right?
Yeah, take it easy on me. Okay, Jay.
Oh boy.
And Jason.
Did I mention I used to really love your baseball column when you wrote it?
No trying to influence the judges, Jason.
There's quite a bit of.
Jason has a lot going on here.
Uh-oh.
$77 worth of ingredients.
Was the money well spent, Chris?
This is something that my kids would love because it's really sweet, and you threw everything but the kitchen sink in there.
That's true.
Right.
Okay, and Bill Cruz actually adds a comment right now. He goes, "Great job, guys. I'm grabbing my insulin pen right now."
That's what it looks like, Bill.
Man, I don't know. This is tough. Really tough. Breeze is really good.
Okay, so taste-wise, Breeze is like the number one, right? Okay.
Oh, okay. So what?
Okay, so there's different categories now. Right? What is there? There's taste.
Right. There's criteria. I mean, Asha's looks really good. It
And we
does
get
have
the
that.
CT2 that says find the comments on it.
Asha's has that Japanese cheesecake look. It's kind of dense, and I just wish it had a little more cheesecake flavor.
Yes, chef.
Sorry.
Okay, chef.
Ken's is really good.
And mine is basically schizophrenic.
All right, so
Jason's is definitely rich. It's really sweet. If you're into peanut butter or pretzels or butterscotch or cream cheese or
one of 20 different ingredients.
Peanut butter, all the things.
he cast a wide net on that one.
All right. And the winner is.
I gotta go with Sabrina.
Congratulations,
Don't feel
Bree.
guys. No hard feelings. You know, I got some banana bread here if you guys want to wash it down.
Only at KUAM would we use banana bread as a chaser.
Okay. Hey, we're going to talk about the news.
Are we? It's all downhill after this.
Yeah.
So I guess budget's the big news this week.
Budget, yeah. The session gets underway. I think they got a couple of bills that they need to clean up.
I'm
One
gonna
that
try
they were
some of
discussing about on Friday.
Oh, get a fork.
Possibly vote on that and then get into the budget. But you know what, we were talking earlier, what I thought was interesting was this decolonization conference that's coming up. A lot of some really interesting names that are going to be attending, and I think that's going to be a pretty big deal, yeah?
Yeah, especially given the Dave Davis ruling. I mean, a lot of people thought that ruling would kind of deflate the movement, but it seems like it's fired up a lot of the decolonization committee. I mean, they're doing
10 years is
a
really good.
march. You know, they're having this conference, so they're moving full steam ahead with everything but registering voters for the plebiscite. So that's pretty cool to see. And yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have more on that conference.
Yeah, that's not until
week.
September, I believe.
Yeah,
though,
September.
Just let's see, over the weekend, there was the electrocution in Agate. We're still waiting to confirm his identity and his actual condition. I know people have been posting, no family members, posting their comments about what happened and whether he's alive or not.
Right.
And so, of course, we're going to verify all of that information and have the latest on primetime. Anderson Air Force Base, they're still conducting their investigation into the shooting death of the home invasion suspect, so we'll have an update on that.
There's no official confirmation yet on the identity, but, you know, there
Right,
is,
right. I mean, we've heard who it is,
Right.
but we'd like to confirm it with the family. And then in the mix, I'm doing something crazy again. So I think I'm doing wakeboarding this week. I think
Wow.
That's what I thought. Yeah, wakeboarding. And then I checked out this new place. It's only been open for a couple of months. It's called Guam Ocean Park, and it's in Tamuning. They took over, I think, Ocean Jet Club. So they offer kayaking. They have a big inflatable water slide out on the beach, and then they do segways. So I'll be featuring them on In the Mix this Thursday.
Wow. That sounds like a lot of fun. You get to have all the fun.
Ah,
Well, hey, we got some cheesecake eating to do, so thanks for joining us here in our morning meeting.
We do have a request though. Julie Henry Cruz is saying, "Can I order some of this for Fiesta next year?"
Wow,
Thank you.
new business.
thanks for watching,
All
and
right.
thanks for starting your day the KUAM way. Bye.